Hello, this is Baltic from WalshTechnologies.com, and I'm going to be doing a video tut series on making an RPG game in the Unity engine. We'll be doing two different video tuts in parallel with each other. One will be going over the Ork Framework, and the other one will be going over level design. They will go hand in hand with each other, but you do not have to watch both. You can go straight through and watch the Ork Framework, or you could just go straight through and watch the level design. Or if you want to watch them both together, like I said, they will be running in parallel. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the Ork Framework. If you go to orkframework.com, they have so many assets you can download. You can also go to the Unity Asset Store. There is a demo. You will be able to follow along with using the demo of the Ork Framework, although I highly recommend, if you're really interested in making an RPG engine, to buy the full version of it. It is well worth it, as you will see as we go through this series. So the one thing I want to have you guys do, though, is I want you to download the demo. There's also a tut version of this, which is right here on the main page, but if you download the demo, it will give you all the results of the tut that we're going to be doing, and that'll allow me to go through the video much quicker and get to the heart of the stuff sooner instead of watching me type everything in. So I will be using the demo, although you do not have to. You can just simply use the tut version. So if you go click on the demo and do download project, it'll come up and you can download orkdemo.zip. I'm not going to because I already have it downloaded. I simply created a folder on my C drive called Ork Tut that I'm going to be using. I've already unzipped it into the Ork demo. So why don't you go ahead and pause the video and download it and unzip it into a folder of your choice, and then when you're done that, come back to the video. Alright, so at this point we're going to jump over to Unity and we're going to create a new project, and I'm going to browse to the folder that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to create a new folder right here. I'm not going to be using the Ork demo folder. For my game, I'm calling it COR. So I will select the COR folder. And for right now, I'm not putting anything into it. I'm just going to create it. Alright, now that we got it created, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop back over here, and I'm going to come in here to the tut level, grab the assets, library, and project settings. I'm going to do a copy and paste right into COR, and it's going to come up, and I'm going to copy everything over. Okay, it's just about done copying. It's coming up for the next round, so I'm going to click do this for the next, do a copy and paste, and it finished up. Now I'm going to pop back into Unity, and it's going to start compiling the scripts and doing everything that we just added into our new project. Okay, so everything's done, and it comes up with a warning about Blender cannot be found. That is simply because I do not have Blender installed on my computer. So at this point, you can tell that I'm using Unity Free. You can also use Unity Pro. Now we want to make sure that everything got installed correctly, so we're going to come up to Window, and you should see Ork Framework and Ork Scene Wizard. We'll be using both of them, but you will find that we'll be spending 90% of our time inside the Ork Framework. So we'll go ahead and bring that up. And for right now, we'll click Combatants, and click Combatants, and we should see Brown Pants, Evil Caster, and Evil Supporter. If you are not seeing these, then we did not have it installed correctly, and you should go ahead and repeat the steps, uninstall everything, and then reinstall it. If you do see these four, then you're good to go, and we can continue on. So now, right now, I have the demo in here, and you can tell this by going to Editor to Limited License. You can still pretty much do everything that you can in the regular full version, as you'll just have limits on stuff. So if we come over to Base Control Animations, you can see we're limited to 20 of them, and we will obviously want to use more than 20, so we want to go ahead and get the full version. So right now, though, I can just pop back out to the Asset Store and go ahead and download the full version since I already purchased it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video at this point and wait until I am finished downloading. Okay, so as you can see, there's not too much. It's a bunch of DLLs that we're going to be importing. So we'll go ahead and import those. And we're going to come back to the Ork Framework then and check the editor, and now we have the full license, so we can go ahead and make our game. So I'm going to stop the first video here. At the end of this, we have our Ork Framework installed. We're using the full version of the Ork Framework in the free version of Unity. Again, you can use the demo version if you would like to. You can follow that all the way throughout this TUT series, and you could also use Unity Pro. So, well, we'll see you in the next video.